Three things to know. September 2021 numbers, what they indicate is happening in residential real estate on the ground in Atlanta. This is Jerry Metcalf bringing you for JM Partners at Atlanta Fine Homes, Sotheby's International Realty, three things to know about the residential real estate market in Atlanta. Last week, we talked about preparation, the first of the three P's to get the premium price through your property. The other two P's being presentation and price. We've promised and will go more in depth as well on those two, presentation and pricing, in upcoming episodes. In the meantime, it's early October and the September numbers are out. This week, looking at the September numbers, we're going to talk about three things. Number one, sales prices. Number two, how long are homes taking to sell, days on market. And number three, the number of homes selling. We'll also take a look at what inventory is doing, and looking at that will help us understand these numbers and what is happening in the market and what is likely to come. To note, these numbers and statistics are being pulled for Metro Atlanta from FMLS, the Multiple Listing Service for Atlanta. Number one, sales prices. September 2020 to 2021, year over year, our median sales price is up 14%. Looking at the seasonal trend, September is fall. Fall numbers usually show a softening market. September 2019, pre-COVID, we were in a strong market reflecting the traditional pattern, softening in the fall season. The median sales price dropped from $265,000 in August 2019 to $255,000 in September 2019. Now 2020, this is a year ago, post-COVID quarantine, prices trended upward. In August 2020, the median sales price was $290,000. In September 2020, the median sales price was $294,000. And this year, 2021, August 2021, median sales price was $340,000. And the median sales price in September was also $340,000. That's the same sales price month over month in the season that is typically showing a downward trend in sales price. Number two, days on market. That's the number of days a home is on the market before it goes under contract and closes. In 2019, homes were tracking on average 22 days to sell in August and a little longer, 24 days in September. In 2020, homes were taking on average 15 days to sell in August and a little faster, 13 days in September. 2021, homes are now taking only 7 days on average to sell. That's for homes sold in August and homes sold in September. Days on market remains the same month over month this fall, the season that is usually softening and increasing in average days on market. More impressive, looking at the averages, homes are selling twice as fast this year as they were last year, and 3 times faster this year than 2 years ago in 2019, when they were, by the way, already selling quickly. Number 3, home sales, or number of homes sold. 2019, in August, there were 8,922 home sales. In the following month, September, that number was down by about 1,000 homes at 7,955. Month over month, trending downward as usual in the fall season. 2020, a hot, booming market, the hottest market, including fall, that Atlanta has seen. Sales in August were 9,793. In September, they actually still did drop by a few hundred to 9,365. Now, 2021, August 2021, there were 9,367 home sales. August to August, that's only a few hundred less. In September 2021, the count so far shows 8,156 month over month, trending downward. Year over year, sales are down about 10%. Something to note. Notice that the sales I just quoted were 9,367 in August. When I reported this number just a few weeks ago, before all of the numbers were in for August, this number was just under 9,000. This is important to note because the full number of sales in September is probably around 8,500. That is still down a few hundred year over year, though. Considering the September numbers and how they compare year over year for the fall season, what can we tell so far? We appear to be easing back into the patterns of a more traditional market. You may be hearing out there that the market is softening. That is probably because of two things. Number one, the number of homes sold is down year over year. Number two, the 2021 fall market is acting more like a fall market. However, there are still exceptions in what is happening in our current market. Two come to mind when we're looking at these numbers. Number one, the ratio of the number of homes sold to the number of homes for sale. We talked about this 2 weeks ago in episode 21, and it's still standing true. Currently, 75% of the inventory is selling versus 25% of the inventory in 2019, pre-COVID. What I mean by looking at this month of activity, in that month, looking at all of the listings, 75% of them are closing that month. If 75% of inventory is selling and that pattern follows with even a slight rise in inventory, our sales, or number of sales, will pick up quickly. Number two, our actual current inventory. Our inventory is currently approximately 12,000 homes. That's 75% of what it was in September of 2020. It was about 16,000 homes in a given month then. And current inventory is less than half of what it was in 2019 when it was over 25,000 homes. With 75% of the inventory closing in a given month, it won't take that much to increase sales. In other words, we don't need the same inventory we had in 2019 to raise the number of sales above the inventory of recent past. What does that mean this year right now if you're thinking about buying or selling a home? It appears we have the recipe for an especially strong spring market, and prices are likely to continue to rise. So, how do you protect yourself and make the best decisions? Be sure to talk to and hire someone, a real estate agent who, number one, listens to your goals, number two, knows your market, and last but not least, number three, have an agent who keeps a pulse on the market so that you can be nimble and adjust as needed to ensure that you meet your needs and your wants, and that you maximize your investments. Last but not least, if you've not found that agent, please reach out to us for help at JM Partners. We only work with clients whom we know that we can and will serve best. And if you're still looking and haven't found that agent yet, and it's not us, we'll help you. With our renowned podcast, where top real estate agents tell how they do it, also known as the Jerry Metcalf podcast, we are always referring buyers and sellers to the right agent for them. We can help you wherever in the country or around the world you are moving to or from. And last but not least, if you like what you heard, please share this and with a friend and like it and listen and subscribe anywhere you can find a podcast, or just go to 3thingstoknow.jmpartners.io. Thank you for listening to 3 Things to Know with JM Partners, the weekly update on what's happening in residential real estate on the ground in Atlanta. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and share with your friends who might be moving or just want to keep up with the latest on the Atlanta residential real estate market. You can find us anytime online at 3thingstoknow.jmpartners.io. That's 3thingstoknow.jmpartners.io.